welcome to another episode of the OpTic Fancast. This time we're doing 2 in a row, which is like a first since the original run.
Fucking did it.
A lot's happened the past couple weeks. Did we talk about ECS last week?
No, we didn't.
We did
previewed ECS,
Mm-hmm.
and we were laughing about it because we all had different predictions. We were all messing around because it was something that was impossible
You know
to
what's
call.
funny? I predicted it. I predicted OpTic would make it to the finals and lose.
That's a lie,
So-
dude. You're
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I
you predicted them out
predicted
of groups. You predicted them out in groups.
well, the
Yeah, I
randomizer
swear.
predicted them out of groups. His randomizer.
That's true.
What
I
the?
swear, no. I predicted. I was like, they're going to make it to the finals, but they're going to lose in the finals because of some magical bullshit.
It wasn't magical shit, dude. It's far from magical shit.
Josh just kicked our ass.
No,
That's
we
bad.
picked Overpass. I'm still tilted.
They had the E-League still in their mind. We beat them at E-League.
I don't care, dude.
Or went 0-7 in predictions. We can do this.
Still doesn't matter.
Us gets fucking smashed.
Anyone who goes 0-7 in something is clearly terrible at what they do. Thorne said it himself.
We were like, what, 0-7 in Fancast for like a
Yeah.
while? I have no mercy. Come on, man.
Anyway,
Um,
I think we did pretty well at ECS considering the amount of teams that were there and such.
We did
I mean,
fine.
VP wasn't there, but
VP, Navi, and SK weren't there. Or actually, SK was there. We just didn't play them.
Is Navi? Do you really consider Navi that good anymore?
Yeah,
Or
I
we
do.
haven't seen them
I
forever?
do. I think
I
I
feel like
still think they are.
Navi
Alright.
is going to be the type of team to show up at like a major or something.
Oh,
They're
dude.
not.
Have you seen Simple stream? The guy literally said like he's gonna play like 200 hours coming up to the major. He already has like 180 hours a week right now. Like he's insane. No one plays more than him. Simple's gonna.
I'm so scared we get matched up versus him against Navi at the fucking major first round.
The only good thing about Navi.
Speaking
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying
of
the only
major,
the only good thing
Yeah,
about
okay.
Navi is like they have no map pool. Like Navi's map pool is terrible. They play like 3 maps. So in a best of 1 where they ban 3 maps, they'll be fine. But like an
Best
actual
of
best
3.
of 3, they're gonna be fucked. But yeah, can continue on. Carry
for
on,
last. Oh, so speaking of the major, the major qualifier was this weekend, or this
Ooh.
past weekend anyway.
Transition.
Which I was using the Swiss system, which was there for the first time I went to the major. You know, what's funny was at the end of the last major, at the end of the Cologne major, my initial reaction was, "Oh, this qualifies me so stacked. We're so screwed." Then again, I didn't expect us to have, or then I didn't expect OpTic to have the form they did going into this qualifier. So
And
Yeah,
some
it was
teams
just-
like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
it was a crazy qualifier in general.
Some teams like
Like-
didn't even impress that much though. Like, I mean, C9 didn't show up.
That's
Immortals didn't
expected.
show up.
Oh,
Also expected. Immortals never make the major, and C9's been downhill since fucking ESL Sao Paulo. So
The sad dream that Ninjas in Pajamas has become didn't show up apparently.
I'm kind of happy that
that made me
happened.
depressed.
I'm happy
Like,
that's happened now.
I mean, I'm not a NIP fan, but like, if Get retires about this, I'm gonna be so sad.
Oh, I don't want to retire, but it's about time NIP actually decide to actually change something instead of change the 5th player and be like, oh yeah, we're fine. Freiburg's still a bot. Exist isn't very good. Make a change, please.
What are your thoughts on Pith? Or
I
Pyth,
think
or
I think I think Pith's pretty good. I hope he's not the one that gets kicked. He's actually half decent.
Hey, yeah. Keep Forrest, get right. Pith, get rid of Exist and Freiburg, bring in.
Yeah, I don't. I see. The thing is, I don't know who they're gonna bring in. Like all the good Swedish talents are already going somewhere, like either Gonsen or fucking Fnatic. So, a couple more decent players
no.
on Epsilon, but
Matt, what you do is if you're Ninjas in Pajamas, you say fuck you to Godsent and take their best players, and that's what happens, you know, right?
yeah.
JW and
I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, JW would definitely leave. JW loves Forest. It's like his idol. But I don't fucking know if they'd even do that. It's like Godsent are probably better than them right now. They actually look decent at the major. Like Godsent look real good at the major qualifier.
They went 3-0. They beat G2. They beat Dig, but Dig didn't
And
they just
Hellraisers.
come off. What did Dig just didn't like what's his name Magic's boy come off of finals for
Yeah.
final exams for college. So I mean, he could be tired and haven't been playing that much, but still, like, Dig's impressive. Or maybe we're just overrating Dig at this point.
No, I think Dig are pretty good. I wouldn't overrate them. I think they're good, not great. I mean, I think they're like top 7. They're a good team, I think.
Dig?
Yeah, I think
What are
Dig's
they on
pretty good.
National TV right now?
I don't know. It's pretty decent, I guess. I mean, they can't be too low. They won a tournament in the
6th.
last like 2 weeks. So the last 2 months,
Or-
sorry.
Yeah, Epicenter or whatever. I didn't watch a single end of Epicenter, but apparently it was a great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
VP lost in the
look.
finals. Feel bad, man.
Poor Matt.
So moving on from like general discussion about the major qualifier to more specifically like OpTic things, and I guess we can resort back. Altogether, I thought it was a really interesting qualifier because we finished in a very similar way to the initial Cologne qualifier. I think it was like 3-1. We played Hellraisers, but I'm trying to remember who else we played that original.
In the first one, we played Gambit. Then we played some really shitty Russian team that had a really good opera.
Oh, was
I
it
don't know
Fluffy
how-
Gangsters?
Yeah, and they
That was
had
Fluffy
and they had
Gangsters.
Little on it. That dude Little was a sick
Little.
opera. I remember that actually. I forgot their team name now. Then we played another shit Russian team, and then we played Hellraisers. I remember because I made a joke how we only played CIS teams. We played like, oh yeah, it's probably Flipside. That's what it was, Flipside. And then we played Hellraisers.
To
So
point out
Yeah.
how we beat Hellraisers on cash.
yeah.
Wait, do we play him on Cash again?
No, we
No, it's
No, I
just,
played him on
it's-
Train this time around.
I just want to say that because Nip couldn't beat fucking Vega on Flash.
Vegas Squadron. Uh,
Bad man.
I don't know. You could tell.
Um,
The second Nip lost that 2v1 against Vega on B side, I don't even know who did it. Like, I was like, that's game over. They're gonna just lose that shit. So, oh well. I was betting on the games a lot, so that was fun.
You do that?
Of course you can.
just actual money, not skins, probably.
Which is still illegal, but no one knows. But yeah, I
That's
don't
video evidence.
So,
Cut that
We
shit.
started.
know.
What's funny is Okay, Brad, I want to get your opinion on this since you're the guy who's been watching CS longer. Where, in terms of our strongest maps, like going down through all 7,
Mhm.
how would you rank our top 3? Because I think it's like Overpass, Train, Cobble, but like in which order would you rank
Cobble's
those?
number 1. I'm gonna go Cobble, Cash, Train.
Cobble, Cash. Where's Overpass? Is like
Overpass
number
4.
4.
Yeah, I don't know. I think our Overpass is good, not great. There's a lot of like I don't know. Shit on Overpass. I think it's a good map. I definitely think it's close. I think our Cash is. I don't know why we don't play Cash more. Basically, is what I'm saying. I think every time we play Cash, especially since we added Tarek, like I see good results on that. I like Cash a lot. I think Train might be better than it, but I think it's in our top 3, and I think Overpass is right outside 4, and I think it's good. We bait Astralis on it, which is really impressive. But what is it? We lost the phase on it. We look really bad against Tyloo on it, and then obviously Astralis
that
destroyed
was
us
such
on
a
it
weird
that
map.
one time. I don't know.
We beat
That blue
Nip
match
on it,
was bizarre.
What's up?
Yeah, we
Wait.
beat Nip on
Yeah,
it.
we did
Last-
beat Nip
Played
on it.
Overpass 3 fucking times in a row.
Mhm.
What?
3 out of the 4. Then we played Hellraisers on Train.
Yeah, I don't know. The Nip's not known to be that good on Overpass, so it's not a huge win. I think it's really lucky that we got to there. I don't know how I feel about the third map, or like the map being decided by a randomizer, but whatever.
Wasn't it between
Cash.
Over-
Cash.
Cash?
Pass. And Nip are known to be like a really good Cash team. Like that's the funny thing about it. But whatever. Yeah, so I think we're pretty good on Cash too, though. I really like our Cash, especially since like North American teams are known to always be like good Cash teams. The Puggy map, I think we're pretty good at it. And
No,
then the
map
other
I
map,
miss Inferno.
same. I'm trying to think of the rest because Mirage is clearly our worst map. We can't play that shit at all. And then I think I don't know. I put our Dust 2 over our Nuke. I don't think our Nuke's that good. Even though they're pretty bad.
Nuke and Mirage are by far our worst maps, honestly.
Yeah, like we've actually had some decent wins on I mean technically we did beat Envy on Nuke, which is pretty good, but
Wait,
I
we
don't-
beat Envy on Nuke or?
ECS. Yes, when we 2-0'd them.
Yeah, you're right.
But like I said, I don't think our nuke's very good. Not yet, at least.
It could use some work.
On Dust 2, we put up fights with teams. We're not great at it. It's still a pretty bad map for us, but right now I'm pretty confident on 4 of our maps. Right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good to be at 4 maps that you're fairly confident of. I'll take it.
And then you add Dust 2 into the mix as kind of like like not necessarily like a go-to, but like an option, and that's 5 of the 7 that we're pretty decent on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm a big believer that no team should ever permaban Dust 2 or Cache. Those 2 are very simple maps. They're the 2 simplest maps in the game. You might not be good at it, but like no team can perfect that map. That's just straight pugginess at a point. Like I think VP has the same problem. They insta-ban Dust 2, and I don't like it. I think if you're gonna have an insta-ban, it should be one of the specialist maps. So, like by specialist, I mean like maps that are actually pretty tough to learn. So that would be like Nuke, Cobble, Train, Overpass, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't like the idea of having that as an insta-ban. So I like that like, what is it? We're starting to get decent at least on Dust 2. Yeah.
I mean, so overall, I think the Ely qualifier went well.
Do we want to break down
I really
the games?
do like. Sure, you can talk about Ty Lue because I actually didn't watch that game.
I think Ty Lue's extremely overrated. First of all, I said this before. I said it in the Reddit, especially I think when it was after they got eliminated. But Ty Lue has shown international potential on 1 map. They've shown potential on 2. They've shown potential on 2. They've shown potential on Cache, but all their wins on international level have been, well, they beat Luminosity back in the day when they were SK back in the day when they were Luminosity. They beat them on Inferno, and I think it was then Cache. But Mirage is the 1 map that they actually beat people on. Any team that lets them get Mirage is retarded. Looking at you, Cloud9. So
I'll point that out.
And of course they lost it. That's the 1 map that they've consistently shown they could beat teams on. So the second we avoided Cache and Mirage, I was pretty confident we'd beat them. I was confident we'd beat them on Nuke, but that's their insta-ban. I was confident we beat them on Dust 2. And then Overpass, Thorin's like, oh yeah, they play Overpass all the time. They have high win rate on it. They play in China, dude. There's no one good there. There's VG Cyberzen who are half decent, but none of them are on the level of any of these teams. So, all in all, once we got Overpass, I was pretty confident we'd win. We played really poorly on that too, though. I thought we played really shit. I'm surprised we got a fairly solid victory because I thought we played poor, but whatever. Who did we play second?
We played
FaZe.
Oh yeah, on Overpass, yeah.
Lost.
That was the
It
game
doesn't
where...
matter if we lose a best of 1 because we beat him in best of 3s.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but
It's so relieving to me that now I can say I'm more confident going into a best of 3 than I am a best of 1. I was worried about this major qualifier because I was like, crap, there are teams that are really good on 1 map. If they get that 1 map, they could upset us or they could beat us and qualify. We might not qualify, blah blah blah. But
I mean that would be our
I'm
fault.
glad we're
like I said,
yeah.
If you know a team's only going on 1 map, like Ty Lue, just get it out of the way. There's no point. Even if it's a good map for you, just ban it. That's what NIP did at the fucking major last year to us. They're like, oh, they can only play Cache and Train. Cobble and Train. So they banned that shit and we somehow got Dust 2 against them. If you know a team's only got on a couple of good maps, just ban it. Get it out of there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so then we played... Oh, yeah, the FaZe game. That's the one where we started out 9-0 and actually made a decent comeback. Or something like that. It was a terrible start, right?
Yeah, it was... Hold up. At half, it was... 9-6. We were down, 9-0.
It was 8-0, 9-0 or something like that. I remember because Tarek had that sick clutch at the end of the half.
Shit was raw.
Yeah, that was also really dumb play by... I don't know, all these clutches are not possible if the other team doesn't play it terribly like FaZe did. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but... It was a sick clutch, and then we won the first 6 rounds on T side too. We won the pistol and then won the first gun round, I think, or something like that. And we had a 12-10 lead or something stupid like that. Then we just couldn't win from there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. FaZe are pretty good. They've actually turned into a good team since Kerrigan joined. And Kerrigan had the game of his life on that. I've never seen Kerrigan play so well in my life, so...
Dude went 29-17. What's crazy is Kyo and Alu were really bad. Like individually speaking on that map. Kyo was 13 and 20. Alu was 15 and 20, and they were both at like below 0.8 rankings. And similarly, everyone on our team had above 0.8. No one really.
Well, that's just OpTic in general. Like there's no any given game, a different player could really step up, which is why they've actually turned into becoming like a force, in my opinion. Like any given game, they could step up, all of them. So that's really nice to have. I mean, the loss to FaZe at the end of the day, I wasn't too worried about it because the fact like Kerrigan's not having another game like that in his life, dude. Like, let's be serious. Like, I'm serious. I think he's a bot. Like, his aim is not good.
Damn.
Wasn't he really good back when Astralis was good when they were TSM? Or am I
He was
misremembering that time
decent. He wasn't anything like special. He was decent, good strat at all. He always got the one map. Okay, so Kerrigan would always go off on Mirage CT side. He would never op except Mirage CT side, and he'd just be a god tier opper on that map. Like, he just knew that map like the back of his hand. I don't know. I mean, he's not terrible. I mean, he's not like Sean Gare's levels of botness with a gun,
Wow.
but he's not good with a gun, right?
Yeah.
He's a little bit below
Which is
average.
why I really like Stan, because Stan, he's so good for an in-game leader. Like, I can't really think of a map where he was like a massive liability.
I'm telling, if Kerrigan could like keep up that level of play with how good of an in-game leader he is, FaZe legit could win the major. Like, I actually
There's a
think
lot of teams that could win the major.
that's also. I mean, I don't know if that's true necessarily. I think there's maybe
Astralis
5.
could.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, Astralis could, Navi could, Nip can't. Lol. VP can. I actually.
Liquid can.
X-Dig.
Yeah, see, I don't know about Dig. They've been good, but they don't show up against the great. Like, I don't know. I think Dig could, but it's hard. I actually think FaZe have a better chance than Dig of winning the major. I actually like.
Here's the better question, Matt. How much of a chance does OpTic have at winning?
I think they definitely do. I don't. Again, we've never seen them play Navi or VP yet, which is the big thing. Like, I think Navi and VP would be really big tests.
I really want to see us play VP, and I know you do too. I kind of want to watch us play VP because VP, is notorious for never losing to an NA team. So like,
What's up?
We come like really close to being we on that.
Almost.
we played on
Trouble.
16-14.
VP are also pretty notorious for like playing down to the level of teams. Like, a lot of North American teams come close to beating them, but they just never do. Like, VP, especially online, not so much on LAN, like, they play down to teams that, like, aren't as good as them, but it'll be interesting, because we're going to get to see VP play before the major, because they're going to that WESG shit.
Are they really?
Yeah, I mean, do you see the teams on that thing? It's a fucking free $1 million for them. Unless they choke terribly, like...
Yeah, it's pretty. What? There's no NA teams even.
It's like
Envy.
Envy's there, and I think Godsend's there, but for the most part, like, they're gonna be laughing all the way to the bank.
The true
Team Russia with Hooch, World Edit, Electronic, and 2 guys.
Yeah, and first place gets $800,000.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody played in this.
Well, because you need.
Wait, Selfless.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real good. It's because you need to all be from the same country to participate in that. So a lot of teams just don't have everyone from the same country. They physically can't go. Like OpTic wouldn't be able to go.
Oof. I think actually they tried to have a Canadian team, but it didn't do that good.
Is America's qualified? Yeah.
X-Dig's there too. Fuck.
Well, X-Dig's there because Rubino's not playing it, and AZ is for them.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
Where do you see Dig on this? I don't see Dig on this.
It's next to Tyloo and next to Russia.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was looking for the Dignitas logo.
Oh yeah, the true winners though, Space Soldiers. Where's Tarek? Come on, boys.
Nah, Xen Terrace is gonna be there though, and I think he's nuts. I think Xen Terrace is nutty. But no, I mean, I'm not saying VP are definitely going to win it, but they definitely have the best chance of winning that. Like, they're the best team there. They should win it. But at the same time, I could also see them just like saving strats for the major. The VP, the major is like literally everything. That like, they don't ever not show up at majors. It's actually annoying.
The last time they won a major,
2014 Katowice. But they always end up losing to the winner. Like, that's why this year it's like fairly confident because like every year they somehow manage to meet the god team at the time in the semifinals and they lose to them. Like, oh dude, Cologne 15 when they, God, why did they have to come against Fnatic? Like, they were literally Virtus plowing them. They were about to win, and then Fnatic come out of fucking nowhere. They came back. That was annoying. I don't know. And then obviously SK, like, they should have beat SK last year at the major on Mirage. They choked the shit out of that. God, tilted.
So going into the major, I want to get your thoughts on how far we think OpTic. Or do we even want to do previews for the majors yet, or
we don't have to, but I mean, I don't think it's
we
too
can
early
save
still.
that.
But
We need to finish
just
the last two matches of the major qualifier if you want to go
yeah,
over
just really quickly, I'll say I think OpTic have a chance to win the major. I'm not gonna give them a good chance yet. Like, I don't know. I still think Navi and VP right now. Navi, VP, and Astralis will be my favorites. I think SK with Fox are good, but I don't know how good. I don't think they're gonna win it.
I don't even know if SK might retain legend status, but
I think they'll retain legend status. I think Fallen and Cold could do that by themselves almost.
I don't
but
see semis though.
They could. I mean, it depends who they play. Like, you never know who they get in quarters, but.
I mean, look at who the fuck's there. You got Flipside and Gambit. I mean, well, Gambit's looking a lot better with Zeus, but
Zeus and Hobbit.
Yeah, Zeus isn't the reason though.
Hobbit came out of nowhere.
Zeus isn't the reason they're good. Yeah, it's Hobbit. Hobbit's fucking nutty. Okay, I have 1,100 kills in this deathmatch already. What the fuck? It's been like 20 minutes. I know, but yeah,
so,
I think they have a
finishing up
chance to win the major, but I don't know how good it is. There's a lot of good teams. It's gonna be interesting. Also,
honestly, I'll take semis. I'll literally take semis.
I'll take legend. I'll take legend status. As long as you get legend status, everything else is gravy to me. Not have to qualify again next year.
Legend status seems nice. Seems very achievable. So.
How does seeding work? Because obviously normally it's like Group A winner. Well, I know. So how does seeding work in that? So I'm saying like Group A. Normally it's like Group A winner plays the loser or the second place of another group, right? But now there's not going to be any group winners.
Draws. They're going random draws at Matt.
Okay, but that's bullshit. Like, if a team goes 3-0,
I think you go top 4 last major versus bottom four qualifiers, which is us, NV, G2, and Hellraisers.
No, not
he's
that.
talking about like after that.
Yeah, like you start off. So like, it better be like a 3-0 team gets to play a 3-2 team or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Can they do that?
You do it by record.
Okay, better be, because I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that because the 3-2 team.
There should be 2-3. There should be like 2 3-0s, 2 3-2s, 2 3, and then 3-1s. And but then what do 3-1s do?
You go by a round differential, maybe?
I don't fucking know how they're gonna do it, but it better be a fair seeding. I think the seeding system's already broken. Like, the pools, dude, the bottom 4, like pool 3 and 4 are almost better than pool 1 and 2. Like Fnatic, Flipside, Gambit, and like SK, Liquid. Those are not teams. Like, there's more teams that could win the major in the bottom 2 pools than there are in the top 2. Like, no joke.
Doesn't make sense.
Like, from who's in the top 2? It's Navi and VP. They could win it. Astralis is in it. I think they could win it. And the other teams, I don't think they could win the major. So.
Wait, you're telling me right now, Flipside and Gambit cannot win the major? Not even Liquid. They have Hiko. Come on, man.
Hiko's about to get fucking put on Dignitas when they remake their roster. He's been terrible as of late. I'm sorry, the Philadelphia 76ers now are gonna pick him up.
Like Hiko playing for the fucking Phillies.
You mean the 76ers? Phillies are a different team.
They're all the fucking same fucking Philadelphia.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna say this. I think there's a lot of teams that could win this major, and it's gonna be real fucking interesting to watch.
gonna be a good major.
It's gonna be an interesting major for sure.
And it's gonna be run by E-League Atlanta. Go home state. Fuck
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
here, let's go over the last few games, then we can go over the pools and whatever. Like, kind of like a
Yeah.
mini thing, and then we won't do a preview to, like, match
So,
them out.
Overpass versus Nip. I'm trying to remember who had a really kind of good game. Rush. Rush killed that game. I forgot about that. Went 27-12.
I'm trying to remember, like, the key moments of that, but I'm pretty sure we were, like, dominant throughout, weren't we? For the
Rush
most
had a
part.
pretty good triple kill. Naf had a triple kill. Rush had 2 triple kills. 4 triple kills.
I'm trying to think, like, if anything, like, big happened, though, you know what I'm saying? Or,
Yeah.
because I don't think there's any, like, turning points. I think we just dominated Nip for the most part.
I don't think they're. Yeah.
It's close. It wasn't dominant.
It was
On HLTV.
16-9. 9-6 at that.
HLTV, it says Natfly saves the round with a triple kill. So, I mean,
Pretty good.
HLTV telling us right here.
I don't even remember. Oh, I do remember that round, actually. But
That's where he had the sniper at Optimus, I think.
yeah, it was. I remember that round. But, I don't know. We beat Nip. As we kind of told, like, Nip were not good this event at all. They look kind of off. I don't know. Rush and Naf went off that because I pulled it up now. Tarek is the only one who had under a 1.0 that game. Clutch is 1-2. I mean, there wasn't much out of it. These best of ones are hard to tell. It's like whoever's hot. Played really well on our T side, though. See, we won 7 rounds. Only lost 3, so like that's clearly we did well. All in all, that was a good win. Like I said, Nip's not very good on overpass. I don't know how we got to that, but good win nonetheless. And I'm pretty happy with that.
Do you want to go over the bands?
Not really. I don't remember them.
It.
Nip
they
banned
got
Train,
rid of
we banned
Train.
Nuke.
Okay, Nip doesn't play Train.
Mirage.
Nip. See, the thing is, I always get confused because Nip historically used to always be good on Mirage, but recently they've been shit on it. I've always like confused them to be a decent Mirage team, but I looked at back as of late, like they perma-ban Mirage. They don't play that shit. So Stan just literally took out his fucking massive nutsack and just waited for them to remove it. Just like Mix. Oh, dude, that Mixwell clutch, dude. Oh.
On what map?
On Overpass, where like Exist was on the site and he goes for a fucking stroll around the entire map. Like, nah, he won't defuse it. Like Mixwell was long and Exist is on the site, and Mixwell's like he runs all the way around to bathrooms, all the way to short, and out bathrooms, and Exist like just gets on it. Like that was insane. The fact that he had the balls to do that, like Exist had a kit and he was on site. Like if Exist just got on it, like Mixwell lost that round. That was insane to me. Massive nuts.
I don't want to say why they Exist play it like that, because like he didn't know, but like.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if Exist was a little bit closer to Long, he'd probably be able to like hear him do it. There's so many things that could have gone wrong there for Mixwell, but it didn't. He won it. It was a huge round. And I think that kind of like killed it. I think that gave us like our 14th or 15th round. So there's that, and then we played Hellraisers, who
that. I don't think I woke up in time for that match. Or
I did.
remember like catching some of it, and all I remember is they finished it pretty close, like in the halftime. But then once it came after that, it was just
because we were on T side, then we moved to CT and made it fairly easy. Once we won, I don't know if we won T side. No, I think we won 8-7 T side, which is really fucking good on that map. And then we just moved to CT and just, for the most part, dominated them. Rush, Tarek, and Stan went off that game. And Mixwell's normally the guy who always goes off on Train, so that was a little weird, but whatever. Still made the major. Still gonna get the stickers, and maybe... Actually, who knows? What if OpTic... Someone buys the team before the major? No OpTic stickers,
Yeah,
rip.
that was a big thing. I don't know.
On the Reddit?
I don't think... Yeah, I don't know what everybody's going on about. I actually have a lot more confidence that we won't be bought out as much as I really don't want it to happen.
We don't have to get bought out's the thing, because all the players' contracts are out.
Oh.
Because
Right.
they signed in January, and that was like January the 5th. So technically right before the major, they could go to another org, technically speaking here.
Do we see that?
We hold the spot.
happening,
It would be the players who held the spot.
Exactly, so we don't hold the spot. They would go, and OpTic... We might not have OpTic stickers, technically speaking. I wouldn't worry about that at
If that
all.
happens, I will fucking hate the 76ers.
Well, It was Echo Fox was trying yesterday. Mo was trying on stream with Tarek. He's like, "Yo, don't sign any contracts." And that's when
I
Tarek
can't.
said, like, "No, he's signed for a year because he signed like 3 months ago." And then I remembered Mixwell technically didn't sign with these guys either, so Mixwell's contract still runs for a couple more months or whatever too, right?
I don't think
Yeah.
Stan, Rush, and Naf want to leave Mixwell or Tarek.
That's what I'm saying. It's
But
like,
well, I mean, do you think somebody would go through the process of getting those three and then buying out the other two?
I mean, I don't think they're leaving anyway. I think a lot of people are just paranoid because
Dig.
Dude, I was
Dig-
paranoid as
Diggs-
shit when we picked up Mixwell that he was going to leave because he speaks French.
yeah, I mean, I think eventually, like I said, eventually, I think Mixwell's gonna leave. Like, it's so hard to be that far away from home, man. And at the end, of the, but like right now, the fact that the team's good is just great. Like, he's not gonna leave now. He can't
Yeah, we
find a
got
better.
good at like the perfect time.
Yeah, he can't. He's not gonna find a better. Like, if we didn't make the major, I genuinely think like, let's just say this whole week beforehand doesn't happen, and we kind of struggle and don't make the major. Like, there's a chance he leaves. But right now, like, no, we have a really good team, a lot of good stuff going. And the one thing I'm kind of annoyed with, like, this team's on a great hot streak right now. Why couldn't the major be like this week? Because we have
Yeah.
like I'm worried that after this like month off, they're just not gonna be the same.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You just don't know. Like they might have just hit
There's
like an
no
insane
online
streak.
leagues or anything in that time frame, is
No.
there?
Now
But-
this is like the literal off period.
Yeah, OG does not have an official match till the first game of the major.
Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh man.
I've been thinking about this. Like I'm genuinely worried about this because like they're on a very hot streak. Like keep the momentum rolling. Like they're clearly playing very well right now. Like
Yeah.
that's why I'm kind of really happy. Like that VP are going to at least that WESG thing. Like
Mhm.
at least get games in. You know, I mean obviously the teams are going to be practicing, but like get like LAN games in. Even if VP doesn't win it, who cares? Like that WSG, just like see how you're playing. I think at the end of the day, VP won't even use most of their strats in that shit. So I don't know. Will be interesting. So pools came out. Do you know what the pools are?
No, not really.
Okay.
Like the.
Oh,
in
okay, wait. So
general-
before we go on to this,
hmm
can we just touch on Dead Fox for a little bit? That Hellraisers guy.
He's nutty.
Who is he?
He's really good. He's the first ever Hungarian player to make it to a major. I know that.
Oh my god, that's insane.
He's really good. He's a good player.
He joined Hellraisers as a stand-in in
It was back in back in the day, right before it was actually closer to the minor, I think. Hellraisers had to make a decision, and they're like, okay, you guys can either pick up a Russian guy and stay in CIS, or pick up someone else and have to go through the EU minor. And they picked up Dead Fox, like on the spot. Like Sadekis told the story. They had like 10 minutes, and they just like, okay, we're gonna pick up Dead Fox and see what happens. Like he wasn't even their first choice. They're like, okay, we're gonna pick up this guy, and he's like their best player. He's fucking nuts. Actually, I really wanted them to make it because I really like Stiko. I like Stiko. He goes on the CS Reddit at times. He posts there. He's a decent streamer too. And last year, I'm pretty sure Hellraisers started 2-0 and missed the major. Like if that happened again this year, I just feel bad for him. Okay, I got the pools here. So so is it like pool 1 has to play a team from pool 4?
I think they like randomly draw it somehow.
But I'm
somebody
assuming
from-
it's like pool 1 plays pool 4. Like that would just
yeah,
okay.
you are correct.
Okay, so pool 1 VP Liquid, Fnatic, SK. As long as we just avoid VP, I'd be pretty happy with that. I think we could beat all the other teams.
Wait, say them again. Sorry.
It's SK, obviously the winners, Liquid, the semifinalists, and then Liquid the finalists, and then Fnatic and VP the semifinalists.
Oh, so Navi's not even in that group?
No, Navi's in pool 2.
I'm not even as worried then. Like I feel more stressed out about VP and Navi than I do about Liquid and Fnatic.
I'm not worried about Liquid at all. Give us Liquid in the first round. This shit's a free win.
All right,
Liquid-
let's calm down there, Matt.
Liquid are not good.
I mean, still, comparably though, like we have two of the winners in VP and Navi, like potential major winners, versus a very not the same Fnatic and a god weird. What the fuck happened to Liquid? So
I'm not worried about Liquid. Basically, is what I'm saying.
yeah, give us Liquid.
I'll take Fnatic or SK. I think we could beat both of them. Obviously, I think SK out of all of them are actually. I think I might be more scared of Fnatic than I am of SK right now. I think Fox sucks. So
Who fucking said that? Wasn't it
Thorin
somebody-
hates Fox. Thorin literally
why is
hates
Thorin-
Fox.
Is it because of the Portuguese fans?
Yeah, Thorin hates Fox, so he like does it to like rile up all the Portuguese fans. So there's that. What else? Oh, and then obviously I think Fnatic are good, but I don't think Fnatic are great either. I think we can beat them. So I
don't know, man. Last time we played them, they had stand-in and beat us, and
I think they're much improved. Like, I don't know what to expect from Fnatic. They could be pretty good, man. Like, imagine Olaf just hits peak form. You know, Dennis and Crims become good. Like, they could be scary, but we just don't know. We don't know it. It's so unpredictable.
Also, their young stars could either show up or not show up at all.
And I physically, I just don't know. Okay, there's two things I have a question about. One, I don't know how OG is going to come back from, like, this extended break time. And two, why are we in Pool 4? Like, what put us in Pool 4?
Yeah, we were a 3-1 team.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we placed with the other 3-2 teams?
Wait, how many 3-1 teams were there?
Two, I think.
Or 3.
It was us.
Mouse has us on round count. That's why they're the.
Okay.
That's why they're
And what about who's the other 3-1
I don't know
team?
why Dignitas
Dig,
is above
yeah.
us though. Because we have a better map count, unless they're going by strength of teams they played, which
No, they can't
even
do that.
then.
That's bullshit. How do you determine
Yeah,
which
yeah,
team
which
is
even
better?
then
you
it's like they
played?
played Spirit and CLG, so. Yeah, I don't know how, or maybe it's because Dignitas finished top 12 at Cologne.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know
That might be
but
what it is. Actually.
all in all, after the first round of games,
that's what it is.
everything gets thrown out
That's
the
what it is.
window, and then it's just after the first round of games, it's just you only play the team that's the same record as you, and then it just really a shot of luck, dude. Just avoid the good
It
teams.
just spirals into insanity.
Yeah. Just
I think the Swiss system, no matter what, I think it's best said that the Swiss system will bring out the best teams. I think that
I don't know. I think
unless you get very unlucky draws.
I like the Swiss system, but at the same time, I think it's very unfair for a team to get eliminated before they play a best of 3. I like having best of 1s, but once you get to an elimination game, like a team could actually lose, it has to be a best of 3 in my opinion. Like best of 1s can be so random. Nip lost to fucking Vega Squadron in a best of 1. That tells you all you need to know, like how random that shit is. And they got destroyed. Got fucking destroyed. Was it 16-2? 16-3? It wasn't close, so.
Do you think that group stages should come back then, or do you think
I'm fine with group stages. I don't like the Swiss system that much.
I feel like the Swiss system's fine for qualifying for the major, but once you get to the major, I think group stages should take place. I think the Swiss system has nothing in, like, I don't think its place in the actual major is good.
Well, the thing I'm wondering about the Swiss system is, like, for the major qualifier, it's like a 5-day thing. For this, it's 5 days for the entire thing. Like, it runs from a Wednesday to a Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's 5 or 6 days. Yeah, it's 5 days.
They did start streams really late. Not really late, but they didn't start early, did they? No, they did start early. Fuck.
They started at 10 a.m. and they ran all day. Like 7 o'clock. So, I mean, I guess they're going to have to do 2 rounds a day or something. Like, I don't know how they're going to do it. But, whatever. I'm happy. I can't wait for the major. Really excited for that. I wish I had off from school and it was over break, but oh well. That would have been nice.
I would go. I would honestly go if it was.
I would actually think about it too. Like, I'd fucking fly down. Atlanta's not that far.
Like, Atlanta's all the way. Like, Atlanta's a couple miles up. I just gotta fucking go.
Yeah. So, I haven't. And anyone else have anything else for CS stuff?
I just pray they take timeouts.
No, that's about it.
Please take timeouts. Don't fucking get railed. Take timeouts.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my number one thought is I'm worried that the guys won't reach the same level after the break. Like, they're gonna take time to get going, stuff like that. And also, please, for the love of God, Mixel, don't pull a simple and be like, God, I'm home now. I really like it here. Don't want to go back.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to America.
Yeah,
No,
please.
so anyway, the other thing we talked about last time we did one of these, was the HCS Pro League, which I think unanimous consensus was, oh yeah, we're just gonna crush it. Oh god, this is so frustrating.
They crushed it at
So
first. It went to
after the
plan.
we went 8-1 in the first two series. We went 8-1 total match count. 4-0 Liquid, 4-1 Envy, and then the finals happened.
What the fuck happened, dude? Envy was just on a roll. I can't say anything more. Like they came out dominant. Like Pistola was hitting shots. Pistola looked like classic Pistola. So like that, he was on his fucking shit. I don't like our guys weren't not hitting shots. It's just Envy was just the better team that day. Honestly, it's like you can't really say anything more than Envy just was playing better. Lethal was not playing worse, but he was just not having star games, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
And the series weren't even that close. I think it was both 4-2, right, Matt? Or Wolf?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person, dude.
I don't know why I went to Matt. I was like, Matt, you know
What
about
were you
Halo,
asking? Sorry, I
right?
spaced out. I spaced out.
Fucking poor Halo getting the spaced out treatment. Do you remember the finals, the 2 series counts?
4-2, 4-3.
I mean, it was close, but it's just
Yeah, but I mean,
not good enough.
what is with OpTic choking 2 series when it comes to finals? It's happened since AW.
Honestly, man, I don't give a shit as long as it comes to the Worlds and we qualify for that and win that. If we win
Pretty
a
sure we're
World,
already qualified for that, aren't we?
oh yeah, we technically are qualified because we won last year. That's fucking easy. We got. I
That
hope
is
they
a broken
practice.
system.
Yeah, I don't, dude. Did you hear the qualification? It's bullshit, dude. It's like you got 7 teams from NA, 6 teams from EU, 3 from everywhere else.
Aren't you teams even good at Halo? Like, I genuinely don't know.
No,
They're
not really.
okay.
I never heard of one
They're
EU team
better.
from Halo.
There were some
There's
EU teams in COD, but EU teams have been a lot better recently, so that's kind of a bad
dude,
comparison.
EU and COD. We'll wait to get to COD, but like EU and COD is this year is gonna be scary. Like last year, we
They're
almost
looking good.
we almost lost COD champs to an EU team, but this year, like we could lose.
Yeah,
COD.
Envy won COD champs. Don't bring up COD champs.
I mean,
Yo, we thought the
Yeah.
didn't play 7th. Rip.
feels bad, man.
Yeah, well, they couldn't have placed 7th. They placed 2nd. What lowest they could have placed was 4th.
Severe PTSD incoming for everyone that's watching.
Oh boy, alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Now to get on to MLG Las Vegas that I watched a grand total of 20 minutes of.
You watched more than I
Does
did,
this
bud.
does this count as being unprepared for this podcast?
No, not at all.
I didn't watch any of
it-
Las
there's-
Vegas.
Guys, don't worry. Shift did his homework. What you need to know.
Why does anyone
just
watch
kinda-
IW play ever?
You weren't.
Okay,
you really
the parts I
weren't, though.
watched, I didn't really mind. I didn't think it was horrible to watch.
I can't watch it.
It's not god awful, but it's still like. It's like why?
It's not good.
I can't do it. Everyone's just flying around at every moment of the game, and when they're not flying, they're invisible.
He's having PTSD, Wolf. We need
When
to
they're not invisible, they're shooting people with bow with arrows.
I mean, I don't even
remind
know.
him.
Like,
Remind him of a VP win. Calm him down.
I mean, it's not gonna calm me down. Like, I used to genuinely like COD was like the first esport that I like actually really liked. Like back in the day, dude, I watched the shit. I didn't miss a single COD game. Like now, it's just like, fuck is this shit?
What happened?
I don't even.
I can't.
I don't even.
No. I don't even think it's an issue with like the game because I watched literally like for the first at least like 9 months of Advanced Warfare. I watched every second. No joke. I watched every Pro League match. I watched every 2K. You know, if the OpTic guys were already heading to 2K, I would switch over to like JCap stream or like Attach's stream, and I'd watch that. Like, I don't know if it's just a matter of us all kind of just outgrowing COD,
I think
I
the game's
I
just
can't
really
bring
bad.
myself to care.
You want
I don't like the game personally.
If you look on the Reddit, everybody is starting to hate COD so much that they've become CS:GO fans. Like everybody is just they don't give a fuck about COD anymore.
I don't know if it's
And it's
that.
all.
Because like
I mean, it's
the-
not everybody, but
from
it's like
what I
it's a
saw,
lot.
the COD thread still had more than the CS thread. Like at the end of the day, I think COD's still number one. I think people are just
Yeah,
kind of
'cause-
going to CS now because CS is like on this hot streak. You know. Also, why is my
Yeah.
cam not focusing? There we go. But yeah, it's like, I think
Um,
right now it's like a honeymoon period. It's like, oh, they're good. Yay, big fan, big fan.
mhm.
Everybody, who's the best team in NA? Everybody change your flares from C9 to OpTic.
Basically, but I'm talking about like OpTic fans, like right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just the generalization of on the bandwagon. So, do you you
'Cause
want to go over groups?
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you guys can
I've
talk about it. I
watched
don't know what happened,
the
but
Revenge game, and I watched the Revenge series, and that was it. And then I think I watched game 3 of the Rise series. Ugh.
And I felt bad for Killa, man. They couldn't get it done.
Hmm.
They got blown out basically. Feels
Jesus,
bad.
Revenge got shafted.
All right, so basically it came down. We were in Group B. We had Rise Nation, OpTic, and Revenge. Revenge is like Killa and a bunch of fucking scrub lords.
Revenge
They got
I couldn't name a
Killa-
single
Killa-
player
Killer,
on that team.
Amir, Wheats, and
Mox.
Mox.
The last time I watched
Mox.
Revenge, they were like Aqua and Nagafin and whatever the fuck the other guy's name was. I don't even
You'll
know.
see them. You'll see them.
Facento
Don't
and
worry.
Remy.
I don't know who they
You'll
are.
see them. They're coming back,
That's-
Matt. Don't worry.
That's
mean,
Rise.
Are they?
Rise
I didn't know
has
that.
Looney, Aqua, Facento, and Felony.
They
Whatever.
won the event.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Cloud9 got second,
actually,
though.
until you said that, I actually didn't know who won the event. I was about to ask who won. I didn't know
Matt,
who
listen to
won.
this. Listen to who was in the finals. Rise versus C9 was in the grand finals.
Okay, and who's
Two
on
Ross.
Pretty
Cloud9?
sure I got 17,000 viewers.
Who's on Cloud9?
Salt.
Aches, Assault, Ricky, Lacefield. I can name that off the top of my head because
I know
like,
who Aches
but I
and
know
Ricky
George
is.
State.
I don't know who anyone else. I don't know who Assault and isn't Assault a Halo Pro?
Jesus Christ.
Isn't Assault
No,
a
it's
Halo
not that
Pro?
Assault. It's not that Assault.
Wait, wasn't he on Optic? Wasn't Assault on Optic at one point?
No, it's a different Assault.
Wait,
I'm
there's
s-
an assault on OpTic.
no, there. Wait, I'm not. Wait, just off time. Wasn't there an Assault on Optic Halo at one point?
That was
Yeah.
OpTic Halo.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying.
not the Halo. It's a different Assault.
Oh,
Different assault.
okay. And then Lacefield. I don't know who Lacefield is. Like
Yeah,
what?
He's the guy.
he's
who
the guy
had
who just came
whole-
around.
Okay.
And he's the guy who had the whole issue at COD Champs because everybody like
Ah.
when they played C9, everybody called him the offensive word that we will not use in this call.
Oh.
People were
Okay.
assholes at COD Champs. Fuck that
Uh,
event. Don't even bring it up. Stop talking
I don't
shift.
like the guy. I don't like the guy, but I'm not one to.
That's just
resort
Yeah,
to
no,
yeah,
no,
that's
let's
just
just get
fucked
off
up.
this before
Yeah.
it gets too.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know who either. Like, if you told me right now, it's like, Prod, who made the finals? Couldn't tell you. Not Optic. That's about all I know from the Reddit. And who's on those teams? Even worse.
Yo,
Yeah,
I got
well-
this, Matt. Who's on E6? Come on.
I don't. I
Shit.
can name 3 of their players.
Wait,
Come on, man.
wait. E6. Oh, there's a guy named General on the team because everyone hates
oh,
him. There's a
Matt,
guy named
Matt,
General,
You got one.
right?
Come on.
Because everyone on the Reddit
got-
hates him.
Yeah, you got one, and I'm one of those people. He's a stuck-up prick. He's
Okay.
basically a rich kid. And
Okay.
You don't like those kids.
Got that. Other than that, yo, give me a hint. Give me a hint. I got this. Shit's easy.
It's the same team from back in the day. I don't know what.
Oh,
the fuck to
great.
tell you.
This, yeah, you're really helping me out here. Same team from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just General Cade, Proto, and M. Ruiz. Just a bunch of.
Okay, come on, dude. Come on. As if I would
Anyway.
ever have gotten that without looking it up.
We went 1 and 2 in groups, but went 3-0, 3-2, and then 0-3. Ooh, it was not a good event. Not a good start anyway. And then we 3-0 Cole.
We
3-0
won to Elevate EU. We beat
Elevate
everybody
EU.
that day, but fuck, when it
We
came to
beat
FaZe,
E6 again, and then we played FaZe for the first time since AW, who we lost to, which FaZe is like, I don't know, FaZe is such a weird team to me right
Let
now.
me say this. For coming in with the amount of scrimming we've had, with the amount of gameplay we've had, with the amount of bitching we've had, and coming in at top 6, I'm severely impressed. We did have a better or an easier bracket run in hindsight, but still, like, with the amount of what they've done in the past and like where they are, where they had gotten to
Yeah.
at least, I'm fine with this. And plus, it's the first event. We wouldn't have won anyway, so.
I think we'll do better at the next event. Then again, I don't really know when that
Okay,
is.
now quick. Yeah, quick. I was about to say like it's COD. Don't they have like an event every like 4 months or something like that?
It's even worse,
Every-
man.
I don't
Wait.
even know what the next event is.
You only hear this too. Guess how much the prize pool was?
I don't know.
Oh shit, I don't even know that.
100,000.
100,000. So how much does the winner get?
40K.
Dude, I'm pretty sure like every single team at ECS Season 2 made more than that, even last place.
It's getting that bad, Matt. It's literally like they went from
Well-
Ghost to EW even making like there was a bunch of better events than this shit.
15K event, 15K an event back in AEW and stuff. I mean,
What the fuck, man?
this is
They
something I
were-
want to go back to that
ahead.
that like Hex said. I think it was in Vision a while back. He was talking, why he didn't want to go to PSX and whatnot, and he was like, COD's no longer first year esport. And I'm like, with how it's being mismanaged by Activision, by MLG,
You may as well
it is
consider
a
it
first year esport. You can't even argue it's anything more.
They
It
didn't
may have
even
been around
put
for.
it on fucking Twitch, and that's like
Oh,
rookie mistake.
That's actually really funny. So one of the OpTic games was on, right? And like I messaged Shift and I'm like, dude, why is Call of Duty not like top 20 on Twitch? I'm trying to find the game, like I can't find it. He's like, oh, it's on MLG, and I'm like, what?
And YouTube. Why the fuck is it on YouTube?
Apparently, there is a stream partnership. We've still yet to get an answer from either MLG
Okay,
or
unless
Activision.
Activision made like absolute bank, they made the dumbest mistake when it came to managing an esport.
No, I'm
Like,
telling you.
They don't give a shit about the esport though. They could give two shits. All they care about is making the quick cash now, the bank out.
I mean, they're
That's-
putting 4 million into the game though. Like that's
4 million is jack shit to them, Matt or Wolf. Fuck this
Jesus
shit.
Christ. No, but the thing is, like, I legit had to message Shift, and I'm like, I wanted to see what it's like for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I can't find it on Twitch, dude. Where is it? Like, what the fuck?
It was hilarious.
Yeah, and
Oh,
he's
Matt,
like,
no.
oh no, it's not on Twitch, and I'm like, what? Like, what little desire I had to watch it already, it's just gotten like, yeah. He's like, oh, he's on YouTube, so I go on YouTube Gaming, and I still nowhere to be found without a link. Like, even on YouTube Gaming, I couldn't find it without Shift or going to the Reddit and getting a link.
And
So-
the thing is, there's supposed to be like whenever you get on YouTube, there's usually like in the left corner, there's like a little pop-up box and it says, "Do you want to watch MLG live event? Click here."
Yeah,
And I only got it once the whole weekend. Like, come on, man,
I think-
mismanagement.
I think it's dumb. Just let it.
We've done this. We have fucking done this before, and we know how it turned out. MLG literally went bankrupt. It went fucking bankrupt. They had to be bought out by Activision just so they would last.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I don't
come
like that.
on.
I mean, like I said, I'm not really gonna be watching many events just because I don't like the game very much. But at the same time, I feel like it's not gonna help viewership.
the spectator mode is actually really, really good in this game. I was genuinely impressed how like easy it was to follow everything.
Oh man,
Then again, the game
but
is
the
really kind of-
fucking casters. We lost probably the best caster this weekend. Revan quit MLG, and then after that, it's just what the fuck else. I mean, you got Teep. I love Teep, but he's an analyst at best. Like I don't think he's a fine caster. Don't get
Chance
me
is
wrong.
good. Mr. X is good.
Mr. X
Urge is
is
alright.
over. Mr. X is good, but like I feel like we're at the point where we should be
Oh,
having
fuck, we have
like
Benson
great
back
casters.
again. See,
We shouldn't have fucking Courage and Maven anymore. So
okay,
like,
no, don't you talk Courage. Courage is great. Courage is like the
There-
only guy who
I
keeps me
think-
interested in the COD scene.
I think the best way somebody put it is that Courage and Maven are literally overhyped teenagers who just scream the whole time. And like
Courage
I
isn't-
mean, they act like
I
they
don't
know. All right, Courage is better. Courage is a lot better than Maven. But god damn it, if I will take Maven, if just to give him away, please. I mean, come on, man. Stop. He can host. Let him host. He's funny. He can play the host role, but God, don't let that man fucking cast anymore, please. Like
Courage or Maven?
Maven, Courage is fine. I can get over Courage, but God damn it, dude, Maven.
What happened to Puckett?
He cast. He wasn't bad.
Oh, it wasn't Puck. I remember Puckett being
He was never a
good.
great caster, but he was always.
He could hold it down.
Dude, Puckett and Fwiz,
Yeah.
dude, those were my homies. That was back in the day when I watched.
Fucking, we should still have Fwiz, but we all know where he went.
Oh,
We'll have to
I
make
mean,
him up.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could better your career, I'll never get pissed at someone for like taking a better job or something like that. Like, fuck
No,
it,
I'm
dude.
not mad that he went. I'm just.
I
sad.
love Fwiz. I love Fwiz, dude.
Everybody loved fucking Fwiz. He was a great caster. They left us with fucking Maven.
And by the way, Stan's in a rank S game right now. He's on Dave's team, so I'm watching that.
That should be
So,
fun.
I hope Tarek streams
Anyway.
today, but I don't think he will.
so OpTic placed 5th or 6th. We didn't get hit with the 7th curse. That is rambunctious.
Improvement.
I don't know. The top 4 was real weird though. You got Team Allegiance, which came out
Rise, C9, FaZe, Allegiance. Who's even on Allegiance right now?
Mochillo, Royalty,
Chilla, Royalty, Remy, and Sinful.
They were
Jesus
scrimming
Christ.
a lot. They were scrimming a lot going into this event.
Dude, if I was given like, if someone's like, if you could name all the rosters of the top 4 teams, and we'll give you $17 gajillion, I couldn't do it for the life of me.
No, Matt,
What?
Can you at least name
I
FaZe?
think there's a
What?
Looney.
You
Can you
name
do FaZe's
FaZe?
roster?
Did,
These are also
has it
easy.
changed at all?
No.
Oh, then it's
the
gonna
same,
be enable, attach.
right.
Wait, shit. What the fuck's the ponytail dude's name? Clayster?
Come on, yes.
Clayster?
He was on OpTic. He
And
was on the fucking team.
I remember, dude. And the one more. I fucking hate the last guy with the passion. What the fuck's his
Zuma.
name? Yes, Mr. Flanks a lot. I remember that. Got him.
All right, I'll give you it since you know what he's fucking retarded.
Got him.
for.
Well, I know, because Krim used to call him out all the time in AW back when I watched. I remember that.
Times back
Yeah.
when the game wasn't complete trash.
Oh, it was AW. It was still pretty bad. I was watching people fly the entire time.
It was manageable back then.
I still watched back then, but that was back in the day where everyone yelled at me because I only watched OpTic games. Like, oh, you should be watching everyone's game. Like, that's not happening.
No.
Now, dude, now you're
No.
lucky to catch an OpTic. Actually, funny enough, OpTic versus FaZe pulled in 40K viewers.
That's pretty good,
That's
especially
not
since it's
horrible.
not on Twitch.
You want to know
Yeah,
how much the
yeah.
grand finals got?
Someone
Okay.
said
17K.
20,000 or something. I mean, one of you guys just said
Saw
it, so I knew
17K.
that.
It was not good, basically.
Well, you
It
said
was-
Rise and C9. I couldn't
C9.
tell you anyone on those teams. There's no reason for me to watch that. Like, it wasn't even Envy or FaZe. It's not OpTic, Envy, or FaZe. Who the fuck's watching that? There's legit 3
that's-
teams that people watching
Such a
this.
good point, though. Like that's literally Call of Duty right there. If it's not FaZe, Envy, or OpTic, there's no viewership.
And
I feel
there's
like
real-
an EU team would still pull in EU in quotations viewership, but if you're scheduling your matches from 6 to fucking 12 o'clock at night, it's like not 6 in the morning, like 6 p.m. That's how late they were going. Their scheduling for that was just complete shit. Like it was awful.
And, I mean, as much as we're like criticizing Activision stuff, how do you even repair the viewership? Do you put it on Twitch and hope for the best? Do you
They don't
No,
you put it
like
back
instead
to
of
I mean,
you
give
leave
incentives?
Twitch
all
itself isn't
three of
doing
them.
it, though. Twitch
Yeah,
itself
I mean,
can't
well,
do
that-
it. Even when it was on Twitch,
Yeah,
I
but
never
then
saw
again-
like great numbers.
it was
But
better.
then, do
It
you
was so much better.
Make a better
do
game.
the whole
What?
okay, maybe next year boots on the ground, hopefully. Sledgehammer knocks it out of the park, and then hopefully there's a resurgence. But I mean,
Gonna be
this
playing.
could potentially be the last year for Call of Duty if things don't look up. And in all honesty, prize pools have been stagnant. Yeah, there's 4 million in prize pools this year. That doesn't mean anything if viewership doesn't really get above 100K per tournament.
I mean, if OpTic FaZe only got 40K, there's no other matchup that's getting more than that. Just saying. No matchup's getting more than
And
40K.
especially
I don't know.
breakout event. Usually the breakout event it's either that or COD Champs, and that's gonna hold the most viewership. Everybody knows that. Breakout.
Well, I
it's
think
breakout
Anaheim.
time- Oh,
No,
yeah,
it was
Anaheim.
Stage 1 finals that had the most viewership. last year because stage one
that
final was like
I feel like that
329K.
one was because it was so close, though.
Well, that and
mean,
it was
Did you make the
yeah.
exception rule in that match for that series?
No, I don't know. It's
I don't know. All in all, it's not looking good. Like I said, I remember like getting into esports. So I obviously said the story before, but it was okay. So I used to watch OpTic all the time back in the day, and then I just got away from Call of Duty. I got back, and like one of my friends that I just played COD with in pubs, like, oh yeah, there's this sick tournament going on, dude. You should watch it. It was Black Ops 2 was the first event, UMG. It's like I watched the shit of that.
Chicago.
Yeah, I watched the shit out of that. Like I became an insta fan of like esports. Like I'd always been an OpTic fan of like the sniping team and stuff, but I didn't know like esports was a thing. And I watched it and we won, and I'm like, fuck. And so I recognized Envy and I recognized OpTic in that. And it's like, fuck yeah, I remember OpTic. Like yeah, I'll root for them. And they won that shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is sick. And I just watched like all of Black Ops 2 that year. Like I became a huge fan. I instantly got hooked. And what year was Black Ops 2? What year did that come out?
2012.
So I watched COD exclusively for 2 years until 2014, where it just so happened that like I was watching the news with my parents, and it was like the Polish news, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's this Polish team in the finals tomorrow playing for $1 million, or it was $250,000 at the time." I was like, "Oh shit, that sounds kind of cool. Esports. I like watching Call of Duty. I'll check that shit out." And it's like VP, and I fucking fell in love with that shit so fast. And that was basically it.
To this day, they say he never left the clutches of VP.
Nope, still hasn't. The Bears got me, dude. For 4 more years, until 2021 at least.
Do you like that, Matt?
I think
I mean,
for VP, I think it's fine. Honestly, I don't think esports teams should be signing those kind of long deals. Like, what if CS:GO just fucking blows up, and these players are making like fucking millions now, and VP's like, shit, we're making $230,000 a year or something. Meanwhile, everyone else is making millions. So I don't. It's scary at one point, but at the same time, I think for VP it's good. They get the security. You know, like they have like 3 of the 5 have families. They like have wives and like kids on the way and shit. Like, or they already have kids. Yeah, exactly. So it's like they have a family. So like they have that security blanket for them. You know, like no matter what, even if they start playing like shit, like they're still gonna get paid. So that's good for them. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know, they're probably not gonna have to ever make a roster change. So that's not an issue. So I'm fine with it.
honestly, though, that's gonna be the scary thing is if they ever have to make a roster change. I'm sorry, Matt, but I think it will come within 4 years.
I'm sorry, but like, who the fuck are they gonna pick up? Like Mihu, maybe Sparrow, maybe. Like, there's really not that many good Polish players. At least not better than them. So I'm not too worried about this. Isn't CS though, so we can move on to what is it, Gears of War next.
Yes, the legend.
Woohoo!
Guys, we gotta give Ash his props, alright?
Dude,
He
Daze
gets
is
no
nutty.
props.
Sorry.
He gets no props anywhere else. I mean, even Matt won't give the goddamn guy props. He does a lot, alright? He's a coach, damn it.
Ashes is like the cool, like, because I've been able to talk to him because I spend a lot of the time in the Discord. Ashes is such a really nice guy, like a genuinely nice guy.
He owns a donut shop. You can't get fucking
That's
nice.
sick.
He owns a donut
That's
shop.
sick.
He does.
Dude, wasn't that
I
a name
remember
of a
hearing
COD
that.
org back in the day in like Black Ops 2? Like the donut shop or something
Donut
like
shop.
that? Dude,
Oh,
I
It was
remember-
around for a while.
OG team.
Oh, man. That's sick.
Um,
Yo, like code OpTic gives you 20% off donuts or some shit. That'd be dope.
you
Yo,
walk in with an OpTic jersey, 40% off your purchase.
Half off.
probably give you a fucking free donut. I feel like we should try this. Where's this donut shop?
Now we're just
I
getting
need-
real stocky. We're getting real stocky.
Okay, anyway.
I want a fucking free
we talk about
donut. I don't
Gfinity?
give a shit.
So yours had Gfinity and then some smaller tournament that I can't find any information on for whatever reason called like Battle on the Strip
Oh,
or something like that.
it was a 4-team tournament basically. There was like an open bracket, but other than that, like there were only 4 pro teams that play each other. Ashes didn't even make it to the event because like
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
felt kind of bad, but the guys played absolutely fine. It was United, Envious, us, and I don't know the 4th team real quick. I'll look it up.
Off topic, real quick. Stan is struggling in this rank ass game. He's 4-20 right now. 420 Blazing.
God.
Oh god. Okay, I can continue on. I'm just obviously pointing out the optic and all this. Keep going.
Yeah.
So they won Gfinity. They came from the losers bracket.
That
I
was
I genuinely enjoy. Yeah, I genuinely enjoy watching Gears. It feels like old school. It feels like I'm watching Black Ops 2 again, and like Ghosts kind of. That
Matt,
kind of
did
like
you tune
raw
in?
animosity.
I mean I haven't really had time to watch Gears. Every time Gears is on, there's like some thing. I have nothing against. I can't make an assumption because like I've been pretty busy with college and stuff. I just haven't had time to like actually tune into a game. I don't know anything about it. I'd be a complete fucking noob watching it. So
Matt,
The
that's
next tournament we'll have to watch it because it's really I really enjoy it.
yeah,
Matt, the beauty of it is you don't have to know a damn thing. Like you can just go into it blind and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really quick to grasp onto honestly.
I mean,
They just
the thing is like as long as it's a first person shooter, at the end of the day, it's like you kill the other guy. You know, you probably win. At the end of the day, it's pretty like simple in nature, but obviously I wouldn't understand like what the fuck the objective is or something like that. So I have to
so,
check it out at a time, but I just haven't like gotten around to actually doing it.
but yeah,
Mhm.
they're still the best team in the Optic organization, safe to say. Um, so
Yeah,
we
don't they
topped
win every
our.
event? Don't they just win every year or everything?
This is the first
They're
event where they
3 for
got
3 so
truly
far.
talented.
Ah, cool, cool, cool.
Like this Gfinity event was like actually hard to watch because of how like it wasn't struggling, but like we gave up a lot of leniency. So
Gotcha, gotcha.
we made it all the way to the finals, and we played in E United, which kind of surprised everybody because everybody thought it would be MB versus Optic in the finals, but MB went out in quarters because ALG turned up, who's like the Team Revenge team who got bought. Wait, no, that's who was ALG again? There's some fucking team. Doesn't matter. Fuck them. Um, so they came out of nowhere and they just said, boom, and they got beat by E United though, and E United versus Optic in the fucking winners finals. They've lost. What was it? I know they lost 2-1, but I don't know if we. Yeah, we won the second game and lost third game, so that was rough. And I think they were all 7-5 or 7-6, so they were pretty much.
So wait, they
close
lost
to
this
me.
week?
They not this week, the previous weekend.
Oh wait, they actually
Yeah,
lost
Gfinity they
something?
lost
And they
in
lost.
winners. No,
The
they lost
final.
winners bracket and then they won
Ah, okay, gotcha,
in
gotcha.
final.
Yeah.
All right, continue on. Sorry.
So they went to the winners bracket where they or losers finals. Fuck, I'm retarded. ALG actually beat MB again, which was surprising. MB didn't play us basically, which everybody was caught off guard by. Optic played ALG, 2-0'd, played United again, 2-0'd, 2-0'd. We just crushed after getting defeated. That was beautiful to watch.
Nice.
It's actually crazy. Like they got beat pretty like in a very intense close game, and that's like usually demoralizing. They took that shit to heart and just went after them.
Well, normally like the good teams could just, you know what I mean. Good teams normally don't have an issue with that shit. They could like put it in their back of their minds and be like, "Fuck this, we're just gonna win out now."
Yeah, I feel like that was something I don't want to say they needed, but like it was good to have. Like them losing and then coming back from losing. I feel like that's what hurt the COD team during their reign. Like they didn't lose for a while, like at all. And I think they needed to lose at one point. That's why I'm glad they got top 6 at MLG Vegas. It's a kick in the ass. It's like you have the best players in the game, but you're not putting any time into the game. So that's what like makes this Optic team and Gears so good. They get demoralized and beat, and then go on and just fucking rape, and then talk shit.
We probably don't want them doing that, but yeah, gotcha, gotcha.
They talk so good shit. Like good job, Explosive. You keep telling them that they're garbage. Like it.
Explosive's a
T1
really good
star.
personality. He's a cool guy.
Puerto Rican dude. I love it. Oh, Burnsoff coaches the United. You know him, right, Matt? Burnsoff.
I swear he
Burns-
played COD at one day. He definitely played COD,
He did.
didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell you what team he played for though.
Yeah, it was Curse. It was back in Ghost.
Oh
hasn't
shit,
been
Curse LV, I remember that name.
It wasn't Curse LVO's.
Shit. Okay, Curse, close enough. I know the overall
No,
org.
no. You know what, Matt? I'm proud that you remember that. You know, you have a cookie.
I
Here's a
wish,
VP.
dude. What? I wish.
Shit. Is this,
Actually,
there's kind of nothing else going on this
I
year
I
in
mean,
regards to OpTic.
I was gonna say we forgot over CS. I just remembered. They got invited to Las Vegas. When you guys mentioned Las Vegas, I was just like, oh shit.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got invited to
DreamHack Las
DreamHack Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Guys, we can talk about CS again. Let's go. Come on, come on.
All right, you ready to add another 30 minutes to this? Let's go.
No. There's not much to talk about yet. The teams are going. It's after the majors, so it'll just be like another event. But they got invited, which is nice.
Dude, it's good teams. It's
Mhm.
Dig, Navi, OpTic, SK, VP, Astralis, Cloud9. I'm gonna just
It
name
is so nice to say we are one of the good teams now. We are no longer a best of one upset team. We are a good team.
I'm
Would've thought.
Love it.
assuming tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow they're gonna announce the last team.
Gotta be
So
Nip. It's gotta be Nip.
see, I think it could be FaZe, dude. I genuinely think it could be FaZe, man.
It could be FaZe, but Nip. I
Well,
mean, either way, I think
at
either
the-
one's going because of the European qualifier.
Well, I think at the end of the day, I think NIP's gonna get it because they won the last DreamHack event, which is Malmo. So normally, like DreamHack, like having the team that won go back to like repeat or whatever. So I think NIP are gonna get it, but there's some people saying that FaZe might get it as well since they've been good as of late. So did Astralis not get invited to that, by the way?
To what?
DreamHack Las Vegas.
No, they're in.
Oh, they are.
They
Okay,
were,
sweet.
they were the first team invited because
Okay,
I
sweet.
think they were invited after their
ECS.
ECS one.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, because I know VP were second, then Navi got invited, SK, OpTic, C9. And there's one
Oh,
spot
and
left.
Tyloo. Tyloo won the Oceania.
Tyloo
Asian
is not going to
qualifier.
DreamHack Las Vegas. There's no fucking way.
They're going.
Get the
They
fuck
didn't get
out.
invited. They won a qualifier.
Oh shit, there's tons of qualifiers for this.
Yeah, it's a 16-team tournament.
Oh, I
but
thought
they
it was
have groups.
I thought it was just the 8 teams that got invited.
No,
Oh,
that's
that
why it's
changes
not
everything.
worrying.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was just the 8. I actually probably would have liked it better if it was just Astralis, Cloud9, Dig, Navi, OpTic, SK, VP, NIP. That would have been sick. Just an 8-team event, like 8 really fucking good teams, though.
And that would be good because it would be right after the major. It's like it's a good, not like
Oh, that's cool.
we'll have probably the best teams too, but
Okay, I see. I was under the impression that it was just an 8-team event, so that's cool. 16 teams, 4 Europeans, 3 North Americans, and Tyloo. That's actually going to be kind of cool. I'm excited for that event, actually.
it's a DreamHack event too, so we don't have to expect shit quality.
Looking at you, ASL.
Hey!
Whoa.
Alright, so, give me 1 second.
That's really about it, man.
So,
You want to reference?
I think that's pretty much it when it comes to OpTic for this year. I think this is kind of the
Merry
closeout.
Shit, you're
Merry
right, dude.
Christmas, happy holidays.
I just realized, like, the one time, like, we're finally all around to actually do this, there's nothing going on outside of these first 2 episodes. What the fuck? The timing.
Yeah,
Hey, we can talk about Pia, right? Back to CS.
There's nothing to talk about in CS. Everything's over. They're in
I
break.
mean, come on, man. Like, you got CS teams making drama. You gotta get in on it. OpTic didn't sign. Who knows why? TSM
we're
has
fine.
Sean Garris now. What the
Nah,
fuck is
we're
that
fine.
about?
We're fine.
Shift, stop.
But yeah, we're gonna stop.
I'll
Close
have
it.
his own energy.
Close it. Wolf, please, before I just
Alright.
end it right now.
If you guys enjoyed, please comment any
no
criticisms you have. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't think Matt cares at all.
What?
Wait, we
If
didn't
you
do a
enjoyed it or
closeout
not.
question. We have to do a closeout question.
Closeout question?
Come on, we always.
guys want? What do you guys ask from Santa this year?
Virtus Pro to join the OpTic organization. That didn't happen. Fuck Santa. That's all I got, dude.